Alright, and we're back. Age 3. Big boy age. Strong boy age. Thick boy age. Age 3. This is where shit is hitting the fan, so to say. This is the fun age. This is right before the end of the game. This is where you earn the most of your glory, usually. Well, let's jump into it. And here we have it. Heimdall's Watchy Boy. This is the same as Age 2. Plus 0 strength, discard all revealed cards. You get the glory for the total strength revealed, and then you play new cards. This is a great card for discarding people's high cards and leaking glory off them, or discarding people's Loki cards. For instance, Loki's Poison. Plus 0. If you lose, take the winning player's revealed cards into your hand. That is very strong. Loki's Poison is very nice for stealing people's strong, high battle cards, or their quest cards if they happen to play them as battle cards and you lose the battle. It's also very good with taking people's Heimdall's Gaze and their other cards. Very strong card. I definitely debate taking these as a first round pick if I'm planning on losing, and even if I'm not, as a deny. There'll be a second one of these in the draft in a five player game. Thor's Ascension, plus 1 to strength. If you win, gain 3 rage and 3 glory. This is a weak card, and it is kind of high risk, high reward. Like, what battles are you going to be winning by playing a plus 1? Not too many. But if you win, getting 3 more rage, that's potentially 3 more actions this round and 3 glory. That's a not bad rewards. However, the likelihood of you being able to do this is low. So I never intentionally choose this card. It's usually forced upon me if I take it. However, if I do have to get it, I make sure it's something I don't play early on in the game, because early on in this age, because it's just going to get beaten by things, and you really want to get that 3 rage and the 3 glory reward, because that's the only good part about this card. There's going to be a second one in the draft in a 4 or more player game. Moving on, Odin's Judgment, plus 2 strength, gain 2 glory for each figure destroyed in this battle, including yours. This isn't bad. It's not a bad card. It's definitely not. It wouldn't be in my picks in the first 3 rounds of this, but it's definitely adds to your dying to win strats, which I really like to play that way. If the cards are in my favor, so to speak, if my heart's in the cards, if Yugi's on my side. In the draft, there's going to be a second one of these in a 4 or more player game. Heimdall's Gaze. This is the upgraded version of the H2 Heimdall's Gaze. No, that's not it. Heimdall's Sight, something like that, which gave you plus 2 and allowed you to play it on top of your other battle cards. Well, this is a slightly stronger one, which gives you plus 3. And instead of there being potentially 4 of them in the game, there's only 2. So Heimdall's Gaze is going to have a second one in a 3 or more player game. Thor's Primacy. This is S tier cards right here. This is a great card. This is a card that is very necessary, especially if you're aiming to win battles and to cancel out Loki and Heimdall stuff. So what it does, give you plus 3 strength, and then cancel the text of each opponent's revealed card before it takes effect. So yeah, that instantly will cancel out Loki being able to take your card, instantly cancel out Heimdall discarding your card. Yeah, it's very nice. If this is a first round pick, this is a definite first round pick card, just to deny people as well. Moving on, we still have Tyr's Crush. There's going to be 2 of them if it's a 5 player game. We have Tyr's Smite in a 4 or greater player game. And we have another Tears Rage, +6. In a 5-player game, shit gets interesting. We've got Tears Judgment, which gives +8. That is insane. If you're in a 5-player game, that is a must pick, just because you can't be letting that into the hands of one of your opponents. Alright, that's the battle cards done. Moving on. Leader upgrades, we got Lord of Spears. So if you want to upgrade from your Lord of Axes to the Lord of Spears, it's going to cost you 3 rage, which is still ridiculously high. But if you successfully pillage with your leader, raise all your clan stats by 1. The only reason I would ever get this, or ever try to get this, or reason I would want to take this, is if I was severely behind on all my clan stats, and I had some strong battle cards after the first few rounds of the draft, so that I could kind of force my leader through successfully pillaging some places, so that I could, boost those clan stats up. But most of the time, your clan stats are going to be pretty close to maxing, and you don't really need to be spending 3 rage on something like this. Now, in a 5-player game, there's going to be another version of this as well. I mean, another copy of this. Brothers in Arms. Each pair of your warriors in a province is 6 total strength. So, your warriors aren't worth... your warriors are now worth 2 strength on their own. They cost 2 rage on their own. But if there are 2 of them, they are 6 strength. This is a good card. This is a strong card, especially if you have a lot of rage and you can pump these warriors out. Or you have Friggers secure and you can double invade with them for free. This is a good card. I would not pick up this card in the first round. However, this would be a must second round pick unless I already had 2 strength warriors. If I had 2 strength warriors, I would not play this card because I already have 2 strength warriors. It's going to cost me 2 rage to play this card. There's just better uses of my rage in time when I already have pretty freaking strong warriors. There's going to be a second copy of this in a 5-player game. Now, Eternal Dragons. 2 rage to upgrade. Gain 12 glory when a ship of yours is destroyed. I personally almost never get these, but if I do, it's because I'm going boat building, kill my boats and my sea monster to Ragnarok build. Because killing your boat and your sea monster in Ragnarok in the 3rd age, boom, that's a good amount of glory there. And then killing them, and then with this, gaining 12 glory for each, boom, that's 24 glory right there as well. For 2 rage, that's pretty good. There's going to be a second copy of this in a 5-player game as well. On to the clan upgrades, we have Frigga's Domain, costing 0. You may pay 1 rage to invade with any one of your figures in Valhalla. This is pretty strong if you're not trying for the Valhalla quest, because if you lose a battle unintentionally, or you lose a few battles and you've got some dudes in Valhalla, you can invade with them, even your big monsters or your leader, for 1 rage. As long as you have Frigga's Domain here. It's so strong. This is a strong card. This might even be, if I'm not going for a die to win strat, this would definitely be a second round pick. Like, at least even to deny people, because it's pretty good. Alright, in a 3 or more player game, we've got Frigga's Sacrifice. As your action, you may destroy 2 of your figures to raise one of your clan stats by 1. To be honest, I almost never take this card, and when I do, I almost never use it, because my clan stats are usually already maxed, or I have at least 2 maxed, and there's only 1 I'm working on, which I'm gonna get from my quests and the specific places I'm pillaging, or trying to win those pillages. Or I'm trying to keep my guys on, I'm trying to keep my guys on the board for a quest or for glory in one of the things that's coming up. However, this is good for a die to win strat as well, if you are behind on your clan stats. That is, that's a decent card. I just personally almost never feel the need to use it. Tear's Wrath is going to be in a 3 or more player game. This is the clan upgrade that costs 1 rage to do, and after you reveal a quest in combat, you may treat it as a +5 card in battle. This is a good card if you're not planning on completing your quests, or you picked quests to deny people. It's if you get this early in the draft and then just mass get quests, this is good. However, I don't find myself in that situation too often. But it is a good card. Situationally, Odin's Throne costs 2 rage, double the glory award for quests you complete. This, in my opinion, Odin's Throne, Loki's Wrath, and Thor's Conquest are tied S tier must-get cards. They are going to determine most of the glory you get this round. Doubling the glory award for the quests you complete is insane, especially in this round when they're worth the most. This is potentially, if you get 2 quests this round, which, I mean, you should be aiming to do, that is instantly going to be 40 glory for you, just because of this card. That is insane. That is very strong. It is a must get if you're going the quest route. Loki's Wrath is only going to be in a 4 or more players game. It costs 3 rage to do, and you gain 3 glory for each figure you release from Valhalla. So if you're going die to win strats, you're trying to kill off all your dudes, kill off all your army, 3 glory for each one you put in Valhalla this turn is that's strong. That's good. That's freaking really good. That's a must first round get if you are going die to win strat. Thor's Conquest costs 3 rage to upgrade. Gain 3 glory for each figure you have on the board at the end of the game. So this is the opposite of the die to win strat. This is if you are feeling you're winning lots of battles, you got lots of dudes out there, and you're not going to be dying too much. Gain 3 glory for each figure you have on the board at the end of the game. That's quality. That is strong. That's very good. I do like this card if I'm going, conquest route, win my battles. I've picked up a few big battle cards, and I'm going ham. This is a great card. Yeah, as I said before, all 3 of these, it's kind of like the 3 different strategies you can do, like quest strat, die to win strat, and win all the battles, keep my guys on the board strat. All S tier, all great. Some of the best cards in the game. Onto the monster upgrades, we've got Soldier of Hell. This is a quality unit. I like Soldier of Hell. He has 3 strength, and he costs no rage to upgrade or invade. So you can just pop him in for free, and he's 3 strength. He's great if you're going, I mean, he's just great for anything. If you have a monster space open and you don't want to, you want some extra dudes on the map for free, he's great. Or you want some extra bodies for you to kill off, but he's free to invade. It's he's a quality unit. He's definitely, he might even be a 2nd round pick for me. Like, I like using him if I don't already have 2 monsters, and sometimes if I even do. In a 3 or more player game, there's going to be the Volar Witch. She has 3 strength, costs 3, and may retreat from an outer province to Yggdrasil instead of being destroyed. She's alright. Like, 3 is a little costly for just 3 strength, but she doesn't die. She retreats into Yggdrasil and can be used for another battle, or moved out of Yggdrasil and put in another province and then used for another battle and then retreat back into Yggdrasil. She's decent for a lose to win strat, and or just as a backup monster. However, I personally almost never pick her. Yeah, I don't think I ever intentionally pick her. If I ever get her, it's because I've been forced into it. She's the best of the last cards. Yeah. And Frost Giant, another big boy. Thick Ice Boy this time. To counteract our Thick Flame Boy, we have the Frost Giant. 4 rage cost, 4 strength. If you successfully pillage with this monster, gain the pillage reward again. That's decent. However, he runs into the same problems that the Flame Giant does, in that he costs a lot. He's very expensive to put out, and yeah, I very rarely pick up the Frost Giant, but if I do, I make sure that I blow my load pillaging an important pillage, something that I need to 2 clan stats of to max out, or the glory one, so that I instantly will get 10 glory from getting the reward twice. He's a strong unit on the map. Yeah, it'd be something I'd probably be forced into taking, but if you got 12 rage, he's not the worst thing you can do. I would definitely avoid getting him at all costs if you already have the Flame Giant, though, because 2 4-cost boys, that is just too expenny. And then moving on to the quests, same places as before. However, they're going to be slightly harder to get now that Ragnarok's destroyed a few areas, so there's going to be less areas. In some cases, with Alfheim, Ragnarok destroys both provinces of Alfheim, so Alfheim becomes completely useless because you can't even put dudes in there. And they all are going to give you 9 glory for winning. So if you have that Odin's Throne double glory for quests, that is 18 glory for completing 1 quest. If you complete 2 of those bad boys, boom, that's 2 clan stats probably maxed up, and almost 40 glory just from those 2 quests. Moving up onto Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil's up to 10. So Yggdrasil Glorious Death is up to 11, and Widespread is 15, but only available in the 5-player game. So yeah, the quests are definitely high value here. I try to at least get 2 quests in this last age. If I'm going conquest-y, I try to get the Widespread if it's available. Otherwise, in a lower player game, I try to get 2 of these province ones. Yggdrasil is just harder to get the most strength in. However, depending on the board, it is possible. If I'm going die to win strat, I'm trying to pick up 2 glorious deaths. However, in a low player count, there's only going to be 1. So I try to get 1 glorious death and 1 of the provinces that I can keep some dudes in. Yeah, if I am going quest build, I'm getting at least 2 quests, any 2, and making it, that is my mission, to do those quests of all costs, because that is going to be approximately 40 glory at the end of the game just from those quests. It is possible to pick up 3 quests, however, you kind of need, instead of that 3rd quest, you kind of need battle cards and stuff to make sure that you can actually achieve your 2 quests. However, if you want to risk it for the biscuit, it is possible. I have done it, and I have seen it done, having 3 quests with that Odin's Throne, and that is like 60 glory right there. The same as having your 3 clan stats maxed. That is insane. Anyway, that concludes all of the base game cards. Thanks for listening. Hope you learned something. Hope I helped you out in the strategy building or just understanding the game. Bloodbridge, yeah, as I said before at the start, is one of my favorite board games, and pretty excited to have it be coming to digital form, where I can probably get more plays through than organizing people to actually meet in real life and stuff. Anyway, thanks again, and we'll catch you around next time.